This is 2 Fox Bravo 376.
Hey, 2 Fox Bravo. Is that 376?
It's a 10-4.
Okay, QSL. Yeah, you're sounding good. It's definitely sounding good.
You're 5'8". You're 5'8". Must not be too far away.
Yeah, I got you about 5'7". Yeah, I'm on the coast of California, Ventura, California. QSL.
I know. I'm just giving you crap. We're in northeast central Minnesota. I'm at my cabin. This is Jeff. Over.
Hey, Jeff, you got Operator John down here, Ventura, California, right on the coast.
Okay, John. What's going on today?
Oh, not a whole heck of a lot. It was kind of a rainy day down here. Heavy overcast with a little bit of rain, so it was a good day to do some work around the house. Roger.
Okay. We got 3 inches of snow last night, and so yeah, it's not enough where I can fire up the big snowblower and do anything with it, so it'll just have to melt. Over.
Oh yeah, QSL on that. Yeah, so you guys are still getting snow. When do you guys start getting like the springtime weather up there? My old neighbor's from Minnesota.
It's unpredictable. It's Minnesota. Don't know.
Yeah, QSL on that. Yeah, so well, I'll try and send a little bit of the sunshine from California up that way.
We've been having nice weather off and on. Like all that snow melted. We've had a few 60 and 70-degree days here and there, and then it goes right back cold. Over.
Hey, QSL. Yeah, yeah, it was kind of, California's really weird. Our weather, it's we get those crazy winds, and it's like hot, like in the middle of winter, it's like 80 degrees and blowing hot air like a flamethrower, and then in March it's cold.
In March it's cold, but how cold does it get?
Well, it's not snow cold. It's cold for California. You would think springtime we'd be in the 70s and stuff, but we're down in the high 50s, low 60s.
Yeah, that's nothing. Imagine 30 below, 40 below zero.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys do that up there. My old neighbor, like I said, he was from Minnesota, and he was telling me some stories about one time driving to work, and he got stranded on the side of the road, and if it wasn't for a trucker passing by, he wouldn't be here today.
Oh,
yeah, he said it was one of those minus 40 days, and his car broke down. He went to a truck stop, and he said the payphone was frozen, and he thought he was doomed, and then a semi-truck happened to be going by, and he was able to hitch a ride from that guy.
Okay. Yeah, my dad was a trucker for 40 years. Over.
Hey, Roger on that. Yeah, yeah, those guys have a tough job. I don't know if I could handle being on the roads all the time like that.
Yeah, my dad's friend wants to get back in the truck, but he can't. Something happened to. He had some problem, junk debris in a parachute, and the doctors wouldn't do nothing for me. They said, "Oh, take ibuprofen 24 hours a day and take it easy." So I had to suffer through it and slow way down, and it took about 3 months to heal. Over.
Hey, Roger on that. Yeah, my one knee that I had the surgery on, it was so bad, like the way it tore, it got locked in my knee, and my knee got stuck, so that one was pretty bad. And then my other one, the way it tore, it wasn't so bad, so I didn't really do any type of heavy activities or any exercise or sports, anything for about 6 months, and I haven't had any issues with it ever since then, so hopefully it healed itself, but I don't know.
Okay. And then my one knee, I had drove my bicycle off a loading dock when I was younger and got runner's knee, and I fought that for years, and that finally went away, but if I try to push or pull something too heavy, it'll start acting up again, and it'll go numb. Over.
Yeah, roger on that. Riding the bike off the loading dock. Yeah, that sounds like something we do as kids. No snowmobile accidents?
No, my snowmobile, it ran for a half hour, then me and my friend fixed it, and then got it back here, more problems. So I'm gonna have to take it apart and see what's wrong. I wound up having to put a new fuel pump in it. I put jack shaft bearings in it. I should have replaced that cover gasket because it leaked pretty good. And something's going on with the reverse. It'll go into reverse, but then when I try to move the cable back, that cable doesn't push it back into forward gear, and I have to force it. I don't know if the cable's stretched. There's an adjustment on a bicycle, but nobody knows what I'm talking about when I go to ask people about it. So I might be converting it back to just one speed. I'll just have to buy another cover on eBay.
Yeah, roger on that. Yeah, no, I asked that because everybody I know that's either from Minnesota or Wisconsin, they're always talking about the horrible snowmobile accident they're in, and I was like, man, you guys are crazy up there.
Yeah, my cousin, he'll go 80, 90 miles an hour on it. Yeah, he's a daredevil, but he's gotten some bad accidents. Same with his brother, did the same thing, and wound up flying through the air and hurt his back.
Oh boy, that's no fun. That's no fun. Hey, quick question: how's my audio sound out that way?
I think it's okay. I got my noise blanker on, but if I turn it off, you'll probably be clear.
Okay, I'm curious. Yeah, because this is a new radio, and I've just been playing with it, and I was just curious how the audio was sounding. I might have my mic a little bit too hot. I just cranked up the mic on it. I'm running the Anytone Quad 5.
Okay, I guess my noise blanker wasn't on. It's legible, but you could turn it down a tiny bit if you want.
Let me see if I can do that.
If you have a modulation meter, you can hook it up to later, then you can get an idea where you're at. Over.
Yeah, roger on that. Yeah, also, I'm not tuned for up this high on the band, so I do have a little bit higher SWR, so that might be hurting me a little bit too.
Yeah, it's possible. I tune all my antennas for 555, so disregard what everybody says about tuning in 1 and 40 and 19. Throw that all out the window and just tune it for 27555 and get a flat match.
Yeah, Kiyosaki, yeah, I'm actually tuned for 375 because I had been talking down on 375, 365, and I decided today to come up to 515, 555 and try it. So this is a little bit high for me, so I'm not really tuned for this frequency.
Well, if you tune it for 555, you'll be good from 35 all the way up here. You'll be good.
Yeah, QSL. Yeah, I'll have to do that. I'm only running a wire dipole, and it's on a piece of plastic conduit about 10 foot off the ground in my backyard behind my house. So I'm kind of surprised I'm making the trip right now.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me on in the mobile. Okay. I got a dipole set up here, but I'm not using it right now, but I could flip the switch.
Yeah, roger on that. Yeah, Yeah, my quick setup, I have a dipole just sitting on a piece of plastic tubing out in a picnic bench out in the backyard. So when I want to throw the radio up real quick, I just plug it into that and see what happens. It's got pretty good ears, so I'm pretty pleased with how this thing's working.
Yeah. I built mine 30 years ago.
Oh, roger on that. Yeah, the main reason I got it is so I can just take it with me, throw it up in a tree if I'm parked somewhere, and see if I can get some DX in that way.
Okay, I went to the dipole now, and your 5x6 and your audio's clear. It cleaned right up. Over.
Okay, yeah, I still got you in there. You did drop down a little bit, but you're still nice. You have a nice good signal, but I can tell the difference when you changed it. It dropped a little bit lower than the other antenna you were using.
Yeah, you need to get that antenna up a little higher. So find a few trees, and if you want to do east-west, point it north-south. But yeah, that's the height that my dipole's at. That 25 to 27 feet.
Okay, yeah, I had somebody telling me that because I told them I only had mine about 10 feet, and then to get the proper wavelength or half or a quarter or whatever, they were telling me to get it up above like 21 feet around that area.
Yeah, you get it up to where I got it, and you'll be really happy. About 25 feet.
Hey, QSL, roger on that. Yeah, I've been meaning to do that, but I've been so busy doing other projects. But I think in the next weekend, I just gotta reset it up and get it up a little higher. And then I was gonna talk to one of my friends out in Houston, Texas, because I told him I was planning on doing that, and then he was gonna give me an audio report to see if it changed at all.
Okay. Yeah, you could move one leg a little bit. So you would move one leg, you would point it southwest, and then that'll give you the angle to get into like Texas and Florida. Over.
Yeah, roger on that. Right now, I think I got it set more north-south, and I've got it in the inverted V. I was going to do that, play around with the stuff and see how directional it actually was, but where it's at right now, I've been getting the northeast corner up like Maine and New York and all that stuff really good, so I've kind of just left it alone for now.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably going to get another one because I don't know if my plans to build I want to build a couple full-wave delta loops, but I don't know if I'm going to have time. So I might just throw a third dipole up, and I'll point it east and west so that I can get north and south. It'll cost me some money because I'm going to have to get 100 feet of coax to do that, and then I'll have to buy the balun. I'll have to buy the wire. I have the insulator, and it'll help with your match. I can tell you that much. It'll help with your match. Get a 1-to-1 balun and get the high power one. And you're gonna cut it for 555, and then it'll be good for the whole band, up and down.
Yeah, roger on that. Yeah, right now I got a flat match with mine. I didn't cut it. I actually just kind of looped the wire back to the length that I needed when I was checking my SWR. And the one I have I don't know if I'm going to have to change it when I put it up higher. I probably will, but right now I've got a pretty good flat match on where I'm at right now. But like I said, when I come up this high on the frequency, it changes a bit on me.
Okay. Yeah, my one friend just messaged me. He's out your way, and he said he's monitoring on the 5. I'm going to tell him we're on this frequency is what I'll do. He's in California/Nevada.
Hey, Roger on that. Yeah, it's unless there's the ground wave stuff or the short skip, I rarely hear Nevada and some of the closer states. I have a hard time hearing them.
Okay, hold on a minute. I'll go back to the antenna. Because me and you got conditions, so he should be able to call us.
Yeah, or at least he'll be able to get you. I probably won't be able to hear him. Like I said, I usually can't hear California or Nevada or Arizona and stuff like that.
Okay. And I forgot, what town are you in?
I'm in Ventura, California. I'm about 70 miles north of Los Angeles, California, and about 40 miles north of Santa Barbara, California.
Okay. Do you ever go to TikTok at all?
No, I don't have TikTok.
Okay. Well, they might be taking it away on the 5th anyways, but if you go there before the 5th, all you got to do is type in my call sign and then friend request me and you'll see my channel. I do CB radio stuff, guitar stuff is coming, vintage automotive diagnostics, that kind of stuff.
Oh man, right up my alley. Yeah, because I play guitar, I do radio stuff, and I have a couple old 60s Mopar muscle cars.
Okay, yeah, that's great. Yeah, it's cool to find people out here that share the same hobbies. Yep.
Yeah, are you on YouTube at all?
No, negative.
Okay, yeah, see, I'm on YouTube, and then I always get people like, oh, are you on Facebook? And I'm like, no, I'm not on Facebook. And they're like, do you TikTok? And I say, no, I'm not on TikTok. And so if I punch in 2FB376, will I find you on TikTok?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then friend request me, and then you're in like Flint. We're live right now. So, yep.
Okay, and then I hope you don't mind. Is it okay if I rent a video gate of our QSO right now?
Don't care because I do it to everybody. I've been live streaming for, well, not everybody. I've been live streaming for about a month. I lost my first account. It was political. Over.
Yeah, that's why I'm not on Facebook anymore. But okay, yeah. Out of all the times I've did like video gates of people, I only had one guy up in New York. This guy named Ray. He yelled at me, and because I'm in the UDX club, he said we were a bunch of weirdos that are half CB, half YouTube, and lectured me, and then pitched his YouTube channel to me.
What the heck? I talked to one guy that's down south, UDX something or other. He's got a good video gate of me talking to him, and I'm just blasting him.
Nice, yeah. I like seeing video gates when people do it, and like I have a pretty small station, but I like hearing my signal when I get a good contact somewhere else in the country.
Yeah, I have 1.5 kilowatts at my other location.
Oh, dang, that's pretty good. Yeah, the most I can do is about 200.
Okay.
I'm lacking in the power section out here.
Okay, Jeff typed back to me. He's in the UDX club also. He's UDX 211. If he can hear us, he'll call in. Over.
Hey, Roger on that. So UDX 211. I don't think I've ever talked to 211 yet.
Okay, he said he's here right now, so we'll break radio silence for a minute, and we'll try to call him. UDX 211-376. We're trying to call you. UDX 211-276. Box Bravo 376. Maybe you don't have conditions on it. No conditions. I guess it's gonna, maybe in a little bit, we'll have conditions on them, but not right now.
Yeah, Roger on that. Yeah, I can't hear anything where I'm at. Like I said, if he's in California, anywhere around the Nevada-California border, I pretty much won't hear him unless I can get local to, like, in his area.
I'm gonna tell him I was talking to, what's your call sign? I'll tell him who I'm talking to.
UDX 76. Yeah, that would have been cool if he could have got on, if we both could have heard him.
Yeah, he's in the mountains. I know that much. He's in the mountains.
Okay, Roger on that. Yeah, because there's the one guy, the CB Lounge 2112 guy, that he does the video gates as well. And he's up in Carson City, Nevada. And I only heard him one time in California last year in the spring when there was some short skip going on. But other than that, I never hear those guys.
Okay. Well, you missed the bus. We got here late, and we were able to nab 8 or 9 contacts in Europe. One guy from 2060 was getting called twice.
Hey, Roger on that. Yeah, I talked to SC-138 in Australia, but it was the conditions were so tough it was dropping out. But that was the only contact that I made on 555 earlier.
Okay. Yeah, if the conditions are there, I'll be sharing them guys within the hour. Over.
Hey, Roger on that. Yeah, yeah, I might bounce down there and just monitor and listen, see if I most of the time I can't make it to Europe because I have a hard time from the coast of California. I think if I had a directional, like at least like a 3 or 4 element beam, I could probably have better luck.
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
Yeah, that's true because a couple months ago I did get England and I was pretty shocked.
Yeah, Jeff's saying weird conditions. He don't think he can hear us yet.
Yeah, yesterday the conditions were really strange as well. I had been off the radio for about 2 weeks and then I turned it on yesterday and it was up and down yesterday too.
Okay. Said he's not been hearing Minnesota for a few days. He said conditions went south for him.
Hey, Roger on that. Yeah, I still got you 5 swinging 7 out here in my area.
Okay, that's great for being barefoot.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Definitely. So I guess conditions are working for us, so that's good.
Yeah, one of my friends in Nevada, we talk a lot. James, he'll come booming in. He called in on the live the other night, and we talked for like a half hour.
All right, Rojo. Yeah, I think this QSO I got going with you right now, this is probably one of the longest ones I've ever had. I think the other one that I had that I think was about an hour long, I was talking to I think it was a 9 Alpha Tango 790 up in the Gulf Islands.
Oh, Joel, Mr. Joel. Yep. Joel has hours of me and him talking on video games. So if you go to YouTube, you'll see the whole list.
Okay, yeah, I'll check it out. Yeah, because I check out his channel all the time and I talk to Joe quite a bit when conditions are right.
Oh, Jeff sent me a video. Do I dare watch it? I think I can watch it. Hold on.
Oh boy.
Hey, Lynn.
Oh boy. Just a video of the noise floor coming out on his radio.
Yep, absolute silence.
Yeah, when you're not keying up, it's like that. It's just dead quiet. There's nobody up on this channel.
I always pick the cleanest frequency. That's what I always do. And only if I get bored, I'll chase guys that are going to the other channels. Yep.
Okay, yeah, I like it better up here, so I probably will do like you said. I'll dial my dipole into 555 so that it's more friendly for me up here, and stay away from all the crazies down lower.
Yeah, that might be a trigger word. We shouldn't say that. The C word.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, I'm sorry. Bad John.
So there's a guy that don't like me. He was out here earlier. Some guy in New Caledonia. And, yeah, I keyed up yesterday. This has been going on for months, and I've sworn at him and everything and told him to go fly kite. He gets really mad because he thinks I should talk less and listen more. Well, he's not my daddy.
He told you to talk less and listen more, or you told him to talk less and listen more?
He was telling me that, and then he's been harassing me and a bunch of other people, saying that we can't call and sit on the 555. We got a QSY every time.
Oh, Roger on that. Okay, yeah, I hear people sit on 555 because I'll monitor a lot, and I usually I'll just listen just to see what's going on, and I hear people sitting on there quite often. I guess in a way, it would bother some people when it's kind of the call channel, but yeah, I do hear people sit on there quite often.
It's the free band. I told him, I said, this is a free band. This ain't ham radio. There's no rules here. There's no rules. Anything goes.
Yep, pretty much. Yeah, I think some people are a little more serious than others, and I think maybe some of the I don't know if they would be the amateur radio guys that get mad. I can't tell.
Yeah, there's all the agitators are the disgruntled hams because they used to have these frequencies, but now they got taken away. So yeah, they're in here when the cycles come in, and they'll agitate and make fun of everybody.
Yeah, I noticed they come in the morning and play all their games and do all their weird, goofy stuff, and then at night they go back to their frequencies and play normal, most of them. But then there's some crazy people over there too. Oh wait, I can't say that word. Some strange people.
Yeah, all I did yesterday when I keyed up, I just said, is there any professional CB radio operators out here? And this guy threw a fit on the porch, and I had to change the channel because I didn't want Chickmock to hear that guy. I said bad words, and I moved the channel.
Hey, that would have been a good video gate right there.
Yeah, I'd play it back to him to let everybody hear what he sounds like.
Yeah, I've done that to somebody where he was doing some stuff on the radio, and so I recorded it and I waited about a week and then I played it back to him, and boy oh boy did he lose his mind.
Everybody can get along, but certain people like that guy don't want to get along, and I know who he is. I got a recording of him, a short one, down in Caledonia, on some coconut island. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever talked to New Caledonia. I see people like I think Joe. He's done some gates down there, but I don't think I've ever heard that area in my radio yet.
Okay. Well, I'm telling you, that's the guy, because he's like, he called me and said, I called you because you QSY, thanks so much. And then after a couple minutes, then he started laying into me and drilling me, and I said, this is difference of opinion, and I'm not choosing your side.
Yeah, Roger on that. Do you remember his call sign, his numbers?
If you go to TikTok and watch all my videos, you'll see him. You'll see it. That's the guy.
Okay, I'll see if I can do that. If not, I know my wife has TikTok on her phone, and maybe I'll just snag her phone and see if I can find it.
Okie dokie.
You can TikTok. You can do on PC or any type of device, right?
Yeah, but you can't like anything when you're on the PC. You can't like, there's certain stuff you can't do.
Okay, Roger on that. Yeah, because I have a flip phone. I hate phones, so I have a flip phone. So, and then like people like they tell me to go to I don't know. There's some other app, and like I tried to get on it on the PC. It would not let me do it, and I kept telling them over the air. I said I can't do it on my PC. He's like, what are you talking about? I have it on 3 of my computers at home, and I'm like, I've tried. I can't get on. It won't let me get on. So I will see what happens.
I have a couple Telegram pages. So yeah, just text me your phone number and I'll send you the links to get you to my Telegram pages. And then I'm allowed to go back on Instagram after the 12th of next month.
Oh boy, sounds like you're a troublemaker. Yeah, the only thing I have right now is YouTube. I never did TikTok, and then I've never been on Instagram. I had Facebook. I think 2016 they booted me off, and so I just I was on YouTube, and then I went over to Rumble.
I'm on Rumble, but I don't. The only guy I watched on there is Salty Cracker.
Yep, Salty. That's why I have Rumble, so I can watch Salty, so I can get off of off communist YouTube and watch Salty up on Rumble.
Yep.
Yeah, if you look on Rumble, I'm JG Mopar on Rumble.
Yeah, you'd have to text me the information because I don't even have a pen or paper here.
Yeah, it's my YouTube's the same thing, and then most of my things it's just Juliet Golf JG and then Mopar, like the cars, the Mopar.
Okay, no. Well, Sister Joy might be interested in radio. She's watching us from Canada.
From old Canada? Yeah, when did I talk to? I talked to somebody from Windsor, Ontario, I think, and then Winnipeg yesterday.
Yeah, my friend Mike in Nova Scotia, depending if he's on the radio, I can usually talk to him every day.
I've only talked to Nova Scotia one time. I hear the one guy, that 95 from Nova Scotia. I've tried for him many times, but just never get in his receive. You still got conditions on your end? It's starting to fade out on my end a little bit.
You're really strong still.
Okay, that time you just came up to 7.
But yeah, I did go into the garage the other day, and one of my friends co-hosted, and I showed the guys some of the engine analyzers I'm working on at my dad's. I got some Allen Smart engine analyzers, and I got a couple Sun MCA 3000s I'm restoring. Over.
Hey, Roger, on that. Well, that sounds pretty fun, doing that kind of stuff up there. Yeah, I don't have any of that type of equipment, but wow, that's pretty cool.
I got about 25 big and small machines.
Nice. Is it part of a business or is it a hobby for you?
Well, I'm going to expand it into a business after I finish these couple more machines, and I'll do it by appointment only, just for mostly diagnostics. And there's a couple friends that want to help me. One's in Minneapolis. I got a guy that worked for Sun Electric. He was a tech trainer. He worked for the city of Madison, Wisconsin. He brought me a couple of their machines, and I told him that the goal is I'm going to put on a seminar like one Saturday and Sunday of a month for 8 or 10 hours. We'll have a different subject every day, and then these shops that I deal with, because I have a worldwide following, I help people out with the parts and the books and stuff. Then I'll charge people like $155 to come for the day and learn how to use these machines. Over.
Hey, Roger, on that. That's pretty cool. That's awesome. Is it younger guys or older guys? Because over here where I'm at, we got a big group of kids that are into the car culture stuff now. They're more into the modern cars, but yeah, they do some serious work on their vehicles, and I always wonder if it's the younger guys that are into that stuff that you're doing, or if it's the older guys.
It's old and young people, and lots of the people I deal with have these restoration shops and stuff, and they only tune up old cars, etc., etc. A lot of people from Europe have a big following in Europe. Same scenario, they just work on vintage European cars.
Nice, that's pretty awesome. Wow, yeah, I'm going to definitely have to try and get on that TikTok and check it out. No, I'm mainly a hobbyist when it comes to automotive. I've been a machinist for 30 years now, and kind of just have always been into cars and stuff and that type of thing. So I've never been professional, but just always mainly a hobby.
Okay, yeah, I worked at a few machinist shops, but I didn't care for it, and it was dangerous. I almost chopped my fingers off a few times.
Yeah, there's a lot of sharp things, and a lot of things can go bad really quick. Yeah, I've always enjoyed. I like making things out of metal, so I've always enjoyed being a machinist. But yeah, it can be dangerous, and it's hot and dirty and nasty and all that stuff.
There was this one big brake cutter. It would come down. It was so many tons, and we were making parts for like M16s and stuff. And you had to put the part in, and you had to push the button Well, I put my finger in there instead of the part before, and I quick grabbed my finger out of there because I was falling asleep at the machine because it was so slow. Over.
Yeah, that wouldn't be good. That definitely wouldn't be good. Was it like a big old broaching thing that like would punch out the hole, or was it something else?
It would cut a notch in the part. The big blade brake cutter would come down.
Oh, okay, roger on that. Yeah, that can be pretty scary. Yeah, some of those presses, especially when they're like in the tons, yeah, it'll just take your finger right off with like just like that, like butter.
This stuff, you know.
Yeah, roger on that. Were you working a day shift or a night shift?
I can't remember, but it was just too boring. It was boring. It was too slow. Like the one machine, it would spit out 2 parts a minute or 2 parts every 3 minutes.
Yeah, that for what I do, that's not too bad. The ones that I like are like around the 3 to 5 minute. When they start getting more than 10 minutes, then it gets really boring. Or if they're 30 seconds, then
I wound up shutting the company down because, yeah, for what happened.
Was it just negligence on the company's fault as far as a safety type of thing?
I don't know, but they didn't want to pay for his medical bills and stuff, so he had to take him to court, and they had